going on, everybody? Welcome to episode 66 of our Atalanta career mode, and today, 3 games for you. We've got the second leg of our round of 16 tie with Tottenham. We're 4-1 up there with 4 away goals, so in theory we should go through. And then we have Cagliari in Serie A, and then Inter in Serie A. And I think our next Champions League tie should be here, assuming we don't completely bottle this against Tottenham. But, you know, we're 5 points ahead of Juventus. Not too long to go. We beat Juventus in our episode last time, and then, and then followed up with a draw. So unfortunately, it's not 7 points. It's back down to 5, but we're kind of gonna have to deal with it as we go. So we're gonna jump into this game. There are going to be a lot of changes, but hopefully we can still come out on top. We should still come out on top. So you're going to keep on rolling, ideally. So let's make a couple of changes to the lineup. Kovalenko could come onto the bench. Reina. What are we looking like in midfield? Malinovsky can start. And then on the left side, we'll go with Renier. Anybody else we want to bring along onto the bench? I'm going to bring Maldini, I think. Yeah, I'll bring Maldini and Cabral for these two. We have some good players to bring off onto the bench, or off the bench. I actually should bring Cunha, shouldn't I? Put him ahead of Maldini, but we should bring Cunha at least. If not, he should. Actually, you know what? He can start. We'll start Cunha. A lot of shuffling around, but we don't want to make the team too weak. It is a Champions League tie after all, but we're in a really good position. So let's jump into this. Tottenham, Atalanta. Let's go. Here's Renier, just trying to step around. He's got the pace to kind of get out wide here. Early start inside. He's still moving around with the ball here, Renier. And Renier goes for goal, and that's, wow, that's gone in. That was saved by Lloris. It hit the post, came back, hit Lloris, and went into the back of the net, I'm pretty sure. And what a start. What a start. Renier doing everything all on his own. That is ridiculous. He steps inside here, loses his man, and he hits it. Oh, it actually just straight hit the post, hit Lloris, and went into the back of the net. Oh, no, it did. It did. What a ridiculous goal. It's going to be an own goal for Lloris. Unlucky. Gets a save onto the post. It just comes back and hits his flailing hand and goes into the back of the net. What a start. Now Renier is making this run up the right-hand side. He's had that run a few times now. Back inside. It's a good ball across. Excellent football. This, too. And that might do it. And Tottenham might be well and truly gone now. Atarin with the goal. That's a lovely little move. And we should be working our way into the quarterfinal now. Lovely break. Renier, so important today. It's a good ball across, and then an excellent little layoff to Atarin, who's in a great bit of space, and he's just hammered that home. Another goal for Atarin. He's starting to come along, as we've been mentioning the last couple of videos. And it's 2-0 on a half hour. Ball set to come in on the corner as Tottenham look for any bit of hope, and there it is. It's in the back of the net. It's a good header. 2-1 now. A couple minutes later, they pull one back. Still a pretty long way to go for Tottenham, but they'll take anything at this point. It's a good ball in, but it's a free header, isn't it? Goes right between the goalkeeper and the man on the line. It's a good header. Who is that? It's Ruben Diaz coming over to England. Grabbing them a goal. 6-2 on aggregate, 2-1 on the day. They still need 4, of course. But Renier's on it here. Play it to the top of the box. Finds a Tarn. It's a good block. Headed down. It's going to come to Muriel, and oh my god, he's got to finish. You've got to finish that. Malinovsky. Back to Atarin. Can we find a good ball out there to Muriel? We can. And here's Muriel running at Diaz. Slips back inside. Can he slide it across? He can. Oh, that's got to be a tap-in. What a save. That's an absurd save from Lloris. Unbelievable goalkeeping, really. Heavy touch there, and it's Casace on it now. And Casace finds the perfect pass here. But we're still holding on to it. Back across. Atarin, back of the net. 7-2 on aggregate. 3-1 on the day. Atarin with his second. And he continues his red-hot form. And we continue to put goals past Tottenham, who are surely just waiting for the whistle at this point. Muriel did so well. Good turn. Great ball across. Slide tackle could not get there in time. It ends up being a tap-in. 3-1 on 62 minutes. Here's Cabral racing forward. The youngster getting away from a Tottenham youngster and Oliver Skip. Here's Reina. Can he slip it through to Muriel? He can, and Muriel with a finish. Lovely stuff. The two youngsters linking up before the veteran sweeps it home. That's an excellent finish. A lovely move up the pitch, really. Cabral finds Reina here, and he just waits for the opening. Just lulls that center back, really, until he makes a decision. Made the wrong one, and Muriel got behind him, and he hit that first time. It's an excellent hit. Bit of pace on it. And it's 4-1, and it looks like it might end 4-1 in both legs. Dominance from us. Nice takeaway. Not very long to go here. We slide it back to Reina. No. But that is not going to do too much for Tottenham there. Just stopping that attack. We are going to walk away from them in our round of 16 tie. 8-2, 4-1 in both legs. And Tottenham dispatched, and we move into the quarterfinal of the Champions League. Still in all three tournaments. We're on our way, and hopefully, you know, we can keep going. We're going to obviously go as far as we can. Real Madrid winning 8-1 on their aggregate, one-upping us just a little bit. We won 8-2, they won 8-1. Oh, they won 7-1, and we won 8-2. Still a gap. Leipzig move into the next round after beating Lyon. Barca move in after beating Bayern. Liverpool knock out Juventus. Atletico Madrid knock out United. Dortmund knock out Inter. And City rip Paris apart. Jesus, 6-1. Tough teams here. We'll see who we get in the next round. We should know right before this game. I would assume it's on this Friday. But we shall see. But back to Serie A, where we're 5 points ahead of Juventus. They're going to have, you know, a little bit more time between games. Our fixture is going to hurt us a little bit as we've drawn Atletico Madrid in the quarterfinal of the Champions League. That is going to be tough, and that should start next episode. But it is going to be tough. We don't want, obviously, to go out, and we're going to keep on rolling. Let's see what the other ties were like. We'll jump right on forward into the Champions League. We drew Atletico Madrid. Barca drew Leipzig. Liverpool played Dortmund. And Real Madrid play Manchester City like they are in real life. Some tough games in there. Some tough teams. We've obviously got a tough tie, but for now, we've got Serie A to come. So let's jump into this. Our first team should be mostly ready. Sanchez may need to start on the bench. We can start Mandragora there. And then at center back, we can pop Popov in. And anything else we want to do? We'll bring Reina along because he played pretty well last time around. I kind of want to bring Kovalenko along as well. So let's jump into this. Atalanta Cagliari. Let's go. Tried to get a little bit fancy. Not the right time, you would think, as Draxler goes for goal. It's a great save. We almost go right back the other end and punish them for such a cheeky mistake, really. Oh, wide to Galeno. Galeno's moving forward here, and so is Draxler. And Draxler steps back inside. It gets pushed to Osimhen, and it's a decent save. Not too many chances here, but the game is starting to open up just a little bit. Getting a couple of moves on the counter. And hopefully that opens up a little bit more, as we have a take there, and Popov does his best, but you would like someone else there, surely. Nice play inside. It's good football here. Lovely stuff, and it's Draxler on it now, and Draxler does so well. Excellent, and he got it back, and Draxler tap in. Brilliant football that. I didn't think that would get to Osimhen. It did, right through the defender's legs. And then we get it right back to Draxler, and it's a tap in for him. And the German gives us a 1-0 lead. As I said, it was starting to open up. Opened up a little bit here with a bit of good football. He steps inside, trips a bit, gets that ball through the defender's legs. It comes back to him on the overview. Probably shouldn't have passed it back. Should have just gone with Osimhen, but it worked either way. Draxler found a way to get it by the goalkeeper. And it's 1-0 on 36 minutes. A free kick in a dangerous spot here. Coutinho standing over this. He's going to try and go to the corner, obviously. Only 19 yards away. He hits it, goes over the wall, and it's a decent save. Should have probably hit it with a little bit more pace, but it looks like we're going to head into halftime with a 1-0 lead. Nice take. One more back inside. There are a couple men forward here. We're racing through, and they've let Draxler walk into that space, and it's Draxler, his second of the day. They've let him walk in there. Poor defending. Those two couldn't make up their mind on who to mark, and it left Draxler in an open space, and it gave us a 2-0 lead. Doubling up on the day for the German as well. Poor defending right here. They just both split, and by the time they get back there and notice, it's too late, and Draxler has fired us into a 2-goal lead. Nicely done. Mandragora back across. Here's Sanchez. There's a bit of space here for Reyna. Reyna's trying to cut back inside. Does well. And it opens up for Reyna, and it's a good save there from the goalkeeper. Tried to curl it into that far corner. As that comes to Mandragora, and he has a pop. It's blocked. It's coming back to him. Another strike at goal. And it just trickles wide. Coutinho. Slip forward to Reyna. Back out, and here's Coutinho, and he slides it through to Osimhen. And Osimhen, ooh, that is a penalty. I thought for a moment it might not in the end. Looks like he's going to get sent off as well. Very needless. Very needless there from Cagliari, but we are surely going to come away with the points. Yeah, that's probably a penalty. I thought for a moment he may have gotten it, but it looked like Osimhen's feet got it after he got hit. As Osimhen goes to go for the bottom corner. It's a good save, but with a minute to go, it's not really going to change anything, as we are going to surely come out winners here. Good Cagliari side. There's some good players in here. Keita Balde, Moise Kean up front. There are some good players, but we also have some good players, and it looks like our good players are going to come up trump here with a minute and a half to go. So another 3 points in the bag, which means we stay at minimum 5 points ahead of Juventus. And we were looking at Juventus' schedule last time, and it looked like they might, well, we checked the next 5 games or so, and they should win all 5 of those. So in theory, we should just continue to step up and win our games to keep pace with them, because it looks like they're going to win their games. But a good 2-0 win here. 2 goals from Draxler set us off, and we go ahead and grab the 3 points. Let's see. Lazio beat Napoli on the road. It's a good win. Not seeing. No, Juventus were at the top there, but they did win their game. So 5 points the gap still with 9 games to go. But as long as we keep winning, we're on track for the title. But we got to go ahead and continue to win. But next game, final game of the episode, we have ourselves a little bit of a break here. And then we have a big game against Inter. It should be against Inter, at least. Let's go ahead and keep on going. So our schedule is going to toughen up a little bit. We have the Champions League, of course. Juventus are out of that. We have Inter, Roma, Milan all coming very soon. We just played Cagliari, which was not easy, and they have games they're going to win. So this is a crucial stretch that we're just about to go to. But for now, let's jump into this Inter game. We have the Atletico Madrid game midweek too, which is kind of difficult, because obviously we want to go full strength. But the way this game works, it's tough to go full strength 2 games running without just a change or two. So one thing I think we're going to change is I'm going to bring in someone a little bit more defensive here, Mandragora. And I think I'm going to play Renier outright, but I think that's all I am going to change. Actually, bring Ben Sabani in for Koundé, make him available for the next game. So let's jump into it. Inter and Atalanta, huge game. Let's go. Nicely done. It's clipped into a good space here, and it's Draxler just continuing to move forward with it. Osimhen trying to run around. He does so well to turn, and it's Osimhen gets it to the top of the box. Oh, what a save. I'm not sure if it was a save or the header off the line. Either way, really close to scoring as Sanchez goes from distance. Oh, it's hit the bar. What a strike, and it's on the line and eventually cleared. Oh my goodness, what a hit from Sanchez, and it smashes the bar, goes down, it just does not cross the line. An unbelievable hit. And then Osimhen on the follow-up had an attempt, and he was on the floor, and the Interman just cleared it away off the line. What a start that could have been. Almost a dream. It's a good clip ball forward. One more. Here's Coutinho. Sees the run of Osimhen, but he's caught up. Back inside. Mandragora here. There's a bit of space for Mandragora. Slides it out to Draxler, and there's a good run being made by Renier. He's finished it and off the bar. What a hit. Excellent goal. And it's Renier again. A lovely, lovely finish. He played so well in the Tottenham game. And he gets off to a really good start here. Excellent, excellent goal. Very well worked. Gets moved in, and Draxler finds the pass. It's a great run, but look at that finish. Just a bit a bit lower than what Sanchez's was. Sanchez went bar down, stayed out. That went bar down, stayed in. An excellent hit from Renier. And 20 minutes gone, and we're 1-0 up. Let's get that ball back inside. He can. And a run's being made here. We slip one more. Not quite. It comes straight to him, and he has a shot, and it's blocked away. I thought that I pressed Y there to make that pass happen. It didn't quite happen. Sort of glad it didn't, but Renier doing excellently here, and it's his second. Renier again. He is turning into some player, isn't he, Renier? We have a lot of good young players who are really coming along, Renier being one of them. Excellent goal. Let's clip forward here. He just steps inside, steps just away from him, doesn't he? And then he's through on goal. Makes no mistake with the finish. It's his second of the game. It's our second. And on a half hour, it's 2-0. Moving the ball around nicely here. Lovely stuff. Back to Osimhen. Osimhen trying to step away. Nicely done. Finds a really good ball to Sanchez. 3-0. And there's something about Inter lately where we are just ripping them to shreds. We tore them apart over 2 legs last time in the Coppa Nazionale semifinal, and we're 3-0 up. This guy doesn't seem overly happy, but lovely football once again. Osimhen with a great turn, a great run being made by Sanchez, and he has just finished it off, and we're tearing Inter apart once again, and it's 3-0 before halftime. Doing excellently there. Draxler on it now, and it comes to Renier again, and Renier goes for goal. Brilliant. 4-0. Unbelievable from Renier, who took this game over. Excellent stuff. A hat trick for the young man, where it's just good football. Steps out wide, and this is just an excellent finish, isn't it? No chance whatsoever, but it does mean that we're going to have a bit of a luxury, and we can rest a couple players for the Atletico Madrid game next episode. Unbelievable, really. I believe Juventus would look at this game and think this might be a game we slip up in, but the way we've been playing against Inter lately, no chance. All coming forward. Malinovsky gets it out wide to Diaz. It's back inside. So Osimhen now. Played on, and it's Renier again. And Renier slips it across. Unselfish. After already collecting a hat-trick, it's 5-0 before the hour mark. Atarin with another goal. Renier once again involved. Brilliant from the young man as the two of them link up. It looked like he was going to shoot for a moment, but then it opened up to get it to Atarin. A tap in for him. It's 5-0, and Inter have to be sick to the death of seeing us. Oh, it's clipped into a good space. He does get to it. Oh, he's managed to hold off it too. Steps inside, gets it to the top of the box. Lovely little bit of football. I can't believe he held on to that. Ooh, made my voice crack and everything. Excellent control. As Lautaro Martinez puts one into the back of the net. Inter grab a consolation, but how has he held on to that? And that gets slipped back. And it's a lovely finish, to be fair to him. Had to get it across goal. It's not going to do anything, but it is our clean sheet gone, and you never like to really lose those this late in the game. 30 seconds or so to go here as we're going to collect a big 3 points, really. It's just something about Inter that's we seem to be their bogey team, and I wouldn't say bogey team because we're a good side, but we really wreck them most times, and it's starting to get there. But Renier goes ahead and grabs his hat trick. Excellently done from the young Brazilian. And we go ahead and grab a really, really nice win. Ultra clinical today. Juventus have Parma at home, so you expect them to win that game. We're going to check if they do. But next episode, as you can see, a big, big game sitting right there. Us and Atletico Madrid. Let's take a look at the standings. We're going to go ahead and take a look at what happened in Serie A. Did Juventus win their game? They did, so it is a 5-point gap still. 8 games to go. We have Napoli next. As we said, this schedule does not get easier. These are tough games coming. Next episode will be Atletico Madrid twice and Napoli. And then we have Torino, our bogey team, Roma, Spal, Milan. It does not get easy, though the last 3 you would expect us to win. So, I mean, we have some tough games coming. Player of the episode has to go to Renier, right? He played so well. Set one up and scored twice in the Tottenham game, or scored once and set one up. And then scored a hat trick as well. So, I mean, it has to be him. It was between him and Drexler going into that last game, and Renier grabbed that hat trick. Had to be him, but those next 3 games, look at these. Big ones coming next episode, guys. But for now, that is going to be it. I hope you folks have enjoyed it. Stay tuned for more. In peace.